Okay, we rejoin our birthday boys, birthday party boys, in on the island of Makar, hosted by Baron Leopold Ravenswood, uh, which I know where that name comes from now. That was the surname of the girlfriend from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, or Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. But Baron Leopold Ravenswood and his lovely Mrs. Serafina host a hunting convention / contest. You have to audition to participate, which by happenstance, the party being swallowed by a sea monster, and that said sea monster being captured by another group, and therefore freeing our heroes. Trickle down economics, they qualify as well. So you guys are in the town. You've learned that food and perhaps lodging, because you don't know, you guys just kind of camped out in a pavilion, seem to be on the house. It's like provided. You're on this guy's island and he feeds you. It seems like it's a temporary type town, but it's been here for maybe 10 years or so to be built up to this stage to host this event, which only comes around once every decade or so. A location needs to be found. It needs to be mapped out. You need to make sure there's enough game to be proper sport and enough time for people to come and join the fun. But it is shortly after morning. You guys woke up. It's, I'll say, like 9 or 10 in the morning. You know that the event kind of kicks off at noon. There's been people all morning running up and down the street, decorating, hanging up flags and streamers and paper lanterns, and basically just making it look like some big festival. And slowly but surely, people are making their way towards the courtyard outside the large manor, which is up the hill. This entire town is kind of like a very small village, but kind of packed on top of itself. So the buildings aren't themselves very huge, but they're all kind of tight. There's really only little alleyways rather than streets. And then surrounding the town, outside the bay, which is built up to receive ships and whatnot, is a mountainous cliff that kind of makes the backdrop of this town. It kind of controls how far it could grow because it can't go beyond that. And you're told that this island, player reference, is about half the size of Australia. And it sports several different terrains and creatures that frequent those terrains. And you guys will be expected to hunt. Test your mettle. Try to win favor. There is a prize. It's been hinted at, but I don't know if I went into detail what the prize was.
You did not.
Nope.
I didn't know there was a prize.
The prize for winning is there is a you gain favor with the Baron in ways. He is very powerful. His family is very powerful. This event is carried on through generations of his family. A lot of wealth to be passed down. Possible magical items, and then that's beside to say all the stuff you would find fighting the beasts or doing the actual adventure. So, but more details will probably come out in the courtyard in a couple hours. Is there anything you would like to explore or do until then, or should we just fast forward to that?
I'm okay with fast forwarding to that.
I'm good with fast forwarding as well.
Good with that.
Okay, so you guys tool around. You get up, you stretch, get something to eat. You kind of talk to some people. You get all the details that I've expounded upon you, and you make your way towards the courtyard there.
For what it's
Like I
worth,
said, there's
the eggs were delicious.
awesome. Perfect complement to your morning slurry. More runny eggs, and I assume they were Owlin eggs.
They didn't have to be. No, it was 3 eggs. Scrambled,
Okay.
fried, and over easy.
Right. Like I said, the courtyard for the manor proper, that is like this large building at the kind of top of this gradual incline that is the town here. There is a low fence, maybe 4 or 5 feet stone, and then a iron fence above that of bars. But it all leads to the center pathway through town, and the gate, which there is no gate. It's just that's where the opening is. So the courtyard is walled off, but completely open to the public. As you get up there, there are a lot of tables or a lot of chairs erected. There is a stage which is up a flight of stairs, and what looks like to be built on maybe a landing that is down a flight of stairs from the manor. So just naturally above everyone is a extended stage built, and there are chairs and podium and flags and everything up there erected, waiting for whoever's going to be speaking or kicking us off to stand and deliver. But there's enough seats for everyone, but you guys can find a spot and await the festivities.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I did make mention last week that there are some security. They're just by the way they're dressed and the way they hold themselves and the way they are marching in pairs around town. Some kind of guard. They have pikes and a shield on their back and some lighter weapons on their hip. They don't seem to be overly threatening, or overly concerned with what anyone is doing. They're just there for intimidation, maybe. But I believe on close inspection last week, you noticed that they all seem to be in their low to mid 20s, and they all look like they could be related. And as you get into the courtyard and you guys find your seats and you're looking around, looking at the other groups of people, a lot of them look like villagers who are now done with their morning business and have taken the seats just to see what happens. And then equal amount of people are adventurers themselves, other groups. You see the captain who rescued you and his bodyguard Mung, a large bestial man, and the other companions that made up his crew sitting in some chairs, aisle above or in front of you. And that city guard, the guard people, you see them kind of flanking the outside of the area. Some of them are showing people to, like, directing them, like, yeah, go ahead, sit here. There's a few up on the platform and lining the steps leading to the stage. But there seems to be maybe 50 or so of them just mingled about. And total number of people, probably 200 plus people, not outside the guard, that are in here in waiting. And as you guys are looking around, you hear a trumpet blast, kind of announcing. And from up above the manor house, large doors open up, and out walks a couple more of those guards. They're holding banners. It symbolizes maybe the house signia on this banner, and below it, scribed in some kind of detailed script, the 140th annual hunt, or not annual, grand hunt, or whatever. But this is the 140th being held by this family. And they make their way down to the stage. There is a very studious looking figure, much akin to the guy you met on the dock, the little wiry guy that had the ledger that was tracking the captain's offering for audition. He comes down, comes up to the podium, he lays out his book, and he goes into a speech saying, "Welcome all participants and spectators and citizens of this lovely island of Makara. Baron Leopold Ravenswood and his lady Seraphina welcome you and bid you all good hunt." And at that, all the adventurers in the crowd start like pounding the butts of their spears, or kind of stomping their feet, like, let's get it on, and kind of cheering to that. And it goes on for a few seconds, And as they calm down, he kind of steps aside, and Baron Leopold Ravenswood walks up to the podium. And he goes into a speech, welcomes everyone. As is tradition, he gestures down to the front of the stage, and then the steps coming down. There is a long table, like in front of the front row of chairs, where people are seated facing the crowd, and they have ledgers and papers and all that stuff set up like they're the registration booth, so to speak. As is tradition, when your party's name is called out, please come up, formalize registration, and we will move people off to the launch pavilion. And at that, the little guy comes back to the pavilion, and he opens up his book and he starts reading off group names. The Marauders 3, and these guys stand up, and they walk up, and he's just going through a long list. What name would have been the name we gave as our group to that guy in the dock? I don't remember if we did, but he would have asked, and I don't remember if I did make him ask. But what would be the name of your guys' group?
Don't leave it to me. I'll come up with something terrible.
I think that's what we need.
Turtle necklace.
Turtle necklace. Okay. I thought when I thought you would have at least kept it applicable in some fashion.
Can it be
You just
Teenage
meant
Mutant Ninja Turtle necklace?
you just meant terrible for the sake of terrible.
I mean, I'm saying there may be some out of game reason for that name, but yeah,
What
it's a
about
terrible name.
Plan B resistors? Survivors. I don't want to name it. It's your guys'
Toga snake.
toga snake. The Lone Rangers.
I'm also leaning in a little to the juvenile nature of our characters.
Well, obviously. Dylan, you got an idea?
We could go with expert seaman.
There you go.
We're all teenagers.
Yes.
Okay.
Expert seaman.
Expert.
And we did crash our way here.
We did. Yes, we did.
The expert seaman. Okay. Your name is called. Our name is called, and it's pretty much just the citizens that are kind of sitting around us, like see us stand up at the mention of our name, and they're like, "Hey, yeah!" And they're kind of checking us out. They're looking at us, and you can see there's a mixture of awe and surprise, and maybe remorse or concern on their face as we stand up. They're like, "Yay, good job! Hope you don't die." Kind of look on their face as we all make our way up to the registration tables, and we find somebody who doesn't have someone already talking to him. And we make our way up as a group, and that person says, "Yes, you are
Expert seaman."
Oh, yes, excellent. And she quickly jots across the top of this already filled out form, kind of a legal contract of some kind. This just waives any responsibility by the Baron for any adverse effects the participating in the hunt would cause you. It also is your formal claim to any prize that would be awarded to you, and formalizes your participation in this hunt. It says, if you will all make your mark at the bottom here, and she kind of pushes the paper forward.
If I can ask a question,
yes,
what is the typical mortality rate of teams?
Well, every island is different. I'm told some or some venues. It's not always an island. Sometimes it's one. I'm told one was held in a desert, and it was catastrophe. Honestly, the environment had more effect on the participants more than any game. But it's really up to you. You're not obligated to fight everything you encounter. There is also the option to slurk away or run if something seems beyond your measure. But if game is there and you feel you can best it, by all means.
What an interesting answer.
It is everyone's game. And she reaches towards off to the side is a dark reddish wood box, kind of it looks like a cigar box with little legs almost. And she kind of tips it up, and she reaches in, and she pulls out 4 objects and then closes the lid back. And does everybody sign? I mean,
can I just insight check her real quick, because I think she's full of shit.
Sure, go ahead. I will roll flat. Okay. What'd you get?
Well, I can't roll less than an 8, so 14.
14. You beat her. She genuinely feels. You can tell she's hesitant to answer, possibly because she just doesn't know.
Okay.
She's never been out there.
So she's
She's
an
employee.
So she's fudging things a little bit, but not in a like a.
Her advice was probably truthful. If you've
Okay.
come up with something you don't think you can handle, by all means, get the fuck away from it.
All right.
Not everything in there is possibly beneath you. There will be some elements out in the on the island that would quite honestly tear you guys a new one. So be wary.
So we're allowed to just kill whatever monsters and we get like a point system, or?
Well, that's what she's handing. Once everybody's signed, so long as everybody agrees to sign, Oliver jots his name down.
I will go ahead and sign. I've been working on a new version of my signature. The C is actually an egg that's sort of cracked open.
That's wonderful.
I sign Captain Pot.
Of course you would.
I would expect no less. Honestly, why not? Why not Admiral?
No.
He doesn't.
I'm not an admiral.
Somebody else's ship.
Yeah, we don't have multiple ships. We barely have one. Do we even have one?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
It's splinters in the gullet of a beast. As everybody's signed, she lays out on the table before each of you a necklace. It's a gold chain of pretty decent quality, and it suspends below. Suspended on the chain is a was that marquee, the kind of like elongated diamond? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Kind of looks like a teardrop, 2 points. Yeah, a gold pendant with a ruby, a rough cut ruby set in it. They all look very similar, not identical, obviously. But she says this out. She goes, wear this. Any kills that you will register, they will be recorded in this. This is how we know what you've killed.
Interesting.
And you see, as you look down the table, everyone's getting these. And she notices, Pot, you're wearing a necklace as she goes, there is no conflict. It doesn't. She taps the contract. This is the attunement. It's a contractual attunement rather than thing. It has really no use other than recording what you've killed.
Well, that takes a load off. Okay.
How does it record it though?
It's magical. When you fell a beast, it will absorb that beast's essence as a record.
So like whoever does the kill shot gets the credit for it?
No, you guys are on the same contract, so you guys are a group. One of you kill shot from any number of you, you're all recorded.
Okay.
Okay.
And
cool.
If that is all, she gestures to the end. You guys kind of came up and went to the right table, long table along this front of the thing. She gestures you further to the right. There is a large wagon with its sides kind of popped up. It looks like a vendor's wagon, but it's just full of bags. And you see other members going up, other adventurers going up, and each of them is handed one of the bags. It looks like a rough, sturdy but rough, simple backpack, And she goes, if you go claim your provisions, of course, we're not going to send you out there empty. It is provisions that should last you a week. Beyond that, I assume the land can provide. And there are minor medical supplies in there, bandages, salves. I believe each one has a potion of healing, restoration, something. I don't know. I've never adventured. She said, but each one for each member, and there beyond you see another. Just beyond that cart where everybody's kind of bottlenecking as they're getting the thing, there is a platform, and as you're standing there looking, you watch a group go up, stand on this square platform, and then they just kind of vanish.
That's a neat
She
trick.
goes, if you claim your supplies, and then
Did you just add teleporters to the dungeon?
yeah. Well, it's a limited teleporter. It's the launch pad that will send you each group to a random part of the island beyond the wall,
Ooh.
so that no one starts on top of each other. It is completely randomized. There are 60 different locations that you can possibly start in, and one of them will be your starting area.
Sorry, but can we just like kill a bunch of rats and get credit for things, or is it like only certain stuff
Creatures
counts?
only creatures of adequate prowess will register with your medallion.
How do we know that? We just
Basically,
kill shit until we find it.
Kind of. Basically, stuff that's too far below you will not register as a challenge. Therefore, not a adequate kill.
But what if it's a really vicious bunny?
Well, then it will. If it's vicious, it's obviously beyond that of a normal bunny.
Okay.
But
All right.
if you guys make your way over and get your backpack, you see some groups are getting it and it kind of stepping to the side and kind of rifling through the backpack. And as you're waiting in line to get yours, you see them pull out a wine skin or a water skin. Tied to the sides are some blankets, rope, a small like rock hammer type thing, and a bunch of like little bits of metal, obviously used for climbing. They all have a hole and one kind of toothy edge that you would shove in crevices and make your way up a mountain. And they pull out several bundles of kind of waxed cloth, obviously wrapped around some kind of provisions. But yeah, it looks like your standard adventuring kit kind of thing. Flint and steel, some bits of smaller wood kindling type thing to start fires. Maybe a larger tarp to make some kind of tent or what. But you claim your bags. You move off. There's like 3 groups in front of you. They all look really excited. They're putting on their backs. They're securing them, tightening it up. One group in front of you is made up of nothing but gnomes. There are 5 gnomes. They all seem of the martial persuasion. They all have daggers. One has this, I guess, big for a gnome, a large sword strapped across his back. They're all like, yeah, there's kind of like a couple of them are headbutting each other, just like kind of psyching up. And as they get up to the platform, they step and they kind of stomping, and the one with the big sword just kind of points at you, Pot. It's like, yeah. And it just kind of gives you a point and a wink, and then he's gone.
Oh, you know that
And here's
guy?
your guy. No, just pot maybe look like big game. He is the biggest of us.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
We look like targets, you and I.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the medallion, part of the contract, which you guys signed, does dictate participants. And though it is not exclusively prevent in any way outside the rules to attack another group, it is not strictly prohibited. It is a challenge amongst all the other groups. But it is very unsportsmanlike.
So they don't give us credit for that?
Who knows?
Well, even if they wouldn't give us credit for that, eliminating another team would eliminate them getting more kills.
True.
Well, yeah. I'm just wondering if I get credit for the most dangerous game.
They do tell you that once you put the medallion on, aside from returning and turning it back in, it be removed, by the organizers. It cannot be be removed while you're alive.
I don't know why it would need to be removed while you're alive. I mean,
No one can steal it.
oh, well.
No one can steal your
because
medallion.
because it has record of my kills, and if you could steal it, then you would have record of my kills.
Well, sure, but like, if I kill a whole other team, do I get their kills?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't want to give away my game plan a little too early, but
Oh, I totally expected your game plan, but like I said,
okay.
the island's half the size of Australia. You may not see another group for a while, and if you do, who knows if you can take them? So
Who knows if they
maybe
can take us?
it's true. It may be observed for a little while before you make a hasty decision. But you guys make your way onto the platform, and there is a kind of like someone is pulling the back of your belly button, or whatever that part is on a lizard folk, as the magic winds up to hurl you to your starting location. And to do that, I need someone to roll me a d10.
Okay.
Captain?
10.
10. Of course. Why would it be anything else? You guys, the bright sunny mid-afternoon day on the beach, festivities going on, winks out, and you guys reappear in absolute darkness. Below your feet is stone. It is damp and humid. No sunlight.
Oh.
You seem to be, best guess, underground.
Too dark for dark vision?
No.
Okay.
Anyone with dark vision, which I believe everyone in the party has, right? Does
Yes.
Spot?
So.
I can't remember if Liverpool have.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody, you once your eyes adjust, once you acclimate, you were under in some kind of cavern, it's a rather large cavern. Say, size of that pavilion you were in. Maybe 30 feet to the ceiling, 60 by 50, and off. If you're looking, you all kind of landed here in the same configuration you were. Looking straight ahead, there is a cave entrance at 10 o'clock and one at 2 o'clock. Kind of a tunnel.
Hey guys, while we're deciding on which direction to go, did you guys think it was weird that the crystals trap soul essence? Like, what do they do with that?
Why would you ask that?
Because it just seems weird that you would trap soul essence to begin with. Like, that's...
Well, would you rather it melt down the things we kill and put it in the gem?
No, it struck me as vaguely necromantic, which was just odd.
Well, you're killing stuff, so I guess, maybe that's the magic they use to track. I mean, that's the school of magic they use to cast a spell to track your kills.
I could be overthinking it entirely anyways.
I mean, do you want that soul to go to waste? You're killing it anyway.
No, I thought it was weird that they stored the souls. Because if you're storing it, then that means that you maybe are doing something with it later. And like, what would that be?
I don't know. Think of it like every part of the buffalo.
Now you're creeping me out. Do you want to... I mean... we can't really leave now.
No, and
it should have mentioned this before we left.
It doesn't change anything. It was odd.
Yeah, it is kind of heavy-handed. I guess the way they described it.
It just feels this is going to be a third act thing.
Probably.
Let's write that down. Third act. Jeff wants doom. We'll just write third act souls. Okay. Which way would you like to go?
Straight ahead.
You run into a wall.
The cavern you said was straight ahead.
Well, there's one at 10 o'clock and right and left. 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Are there noises coming from either direction?
Roll me some perception, sir. I would say, in all fairness, you're probably going to have to move to the mouth of said tunnel to get a good idea which one is making noise, if any.
That's fine. If you guys give me a minute to scout this out.
Please. I don't even have my character sheet open.
That's going to be a... Jesus, I can't even see where I put my glasses. That's going to be 24.
24. And which tunnel did you approach?
Left.
Left. You do not hear any noises other than maybe the drip of water from something like the occasional droplet.
Okay.
And like I said, it's damp and humid down here, so that's nothing that you wouldn't already suspect.
Then I would repeat the same thing to the right.
Sure.
That is a 26.
26. Yeah, you hear all the noises, and you're just about ready to say, no, nothing there, when you hear a clittering, kind of maybe insectoid type legs chattering on the stone.
Okay.
Distant, but still audible, possibly echoing through
Then yeah, I'll just go
the
back and
tunnel.
I'll go back and tell the guys.
All right. Well, what do you mean? Insect? Are we talking like bugs, beetles, scorpions? Are we talking?
I didn't go in and get a look. I only got to listen.
Does it sound like a bunch? One?
But it sounded like a bunch of legs.
Big or little?
A lot.
A lot. All right. So we
And
going with dripping or clicking?
I would
I mean,
personally rather go with dripping.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I don't. Neither of them
Hey.
sound great.
So you guys aren't lighting a torch. We're not lighting a torch or casting light or anything. We're just doing light vision or dark vision. Just going old school, seeing how it works out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to force you to make a decision. I just want to make sure I know what's coming down the tunnel.
well, I mean so the no light is kind of my preference.
No,
But
yeah, I get it. I get it. That's perfectly fine.
I've got class stuff that triggers off of it.
Okay. You guys, what's the tunnel is big enough to walk two of you side by side, or you can go single file. Who wants to lead the way?
I'll be up front.
Okay. Hatch up front.
Because just for reference, my feathers don't make noise when I move, and I am invisible to dark vision in darkness.
Voice.
I'll be
I
second
will
group.
go. I'll go second or third.
Weren't we doing 2 groups of 2?
Or single file. He said he was going up front, so I assume
I
single
mean,
file.
if somebody else like if we're doing like 2 by 2, that's fine. But I want to.
Honestly, I'm thinking buddy system.
Let's do like a 1-2-1 diamond.
Okay, yeah. So Hatch up front, Al and Hal in the middle side by side, and Pot in the back.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So, and we can all see each other, so there's no worry about bumping into each other. We can give each other enough, elbow room, and start marching down the hall. You
guys will just have very clear a very clear depiction of where I am in relation to you, because you're not going to be able to see me either.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I mean that's only fair.
Yeah.
Because that should not be that can't effectively be selective. So I would give the very explicit, like, I'm going to be this far in front of you.
You can also, look back every once in a while, and when they catch this close, would they see your eyes? Or
I could also make soft bird noises.
okay, just that.
Yeah.
Kind of shit. Okay. How far you want to go before you do another perception check. Just gonna trust it's all clear. What was that?
I feel like maybe every minute or two, every couple of minutes.
Okay, like every 10 yards or so.
No, farther than that. Maybe every couple 100 feet.
Okay. You get about to the next spot. Roll me a perception check.
I love that I get to do these with advantage because that's funny. I got a natural 1, but I also got a natural 20.
Excellent. Dylan.
So total of 29.
Yeah. That's a high number. Dylan, if you'll roll me a D8, Pot, can you roll me a D12?
Sure.
2.
Okay.
5.
2 and 5. Excellent. You hear that clittering, that noise
Oh, fuck. The
you
clicking?
heard before. Yeah, that kind of legs on stone kind of sound.
Does it
Yeah.
sound like a lot?
Let me I have to see.
I would concern bird noises.
Okay. Yeah. No. And what was it? It sounds maybe, I mean, depending on the number of legs and how big they are, you hear a fair bit. I mean, it's just kind of here and there clicking, like something maybe is pacing or maybe searching around for something or just moving through the tunnel.
I'm gonna reach into the pouch on my belt, and I'm going to pull out a single ball bearing.
Single ball bearing. Power and fear, beasts of the Underdark.
I'm going to throw that thing as far as I can.
Throw it as far as you can. Okay. Assuming just down the
Yep.
down the hall. Okay. You
Yep.
got clear vision to the limit of your dark vision. Clear tunnel.
Yeah.
For what, 60, 120 feet?
I have 60.
60 feet. Yeah. So you can throw it well beyond that. So you throw it into the darkness, and a couple seconds you hear that ding, 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 and then it stops.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff, the sound that you heard is now audible by the group as something excitedly moves towards that noise that was thrown out.
Okay.
Slightly less concerned bird noises.
Less concerned?
Slightly less concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I speak bird.
Yeah, but you've been around me enough. You know what my concerned bird noises sound like.
Like I said, the tunnel is wide enough for you guys to walk side by side. So I'd say it's 10 to 12 feet wide, and it's equal that height. So as you kind of consider uh, what to do, what is your dark vision hatch?
150 feet.
150 feet. Your sensitive ears hear the taut sounds of a bowstring being drawn back as you turn, and a little over 120 feet into the tunnel, you see a figure. What looks like it's riding astride a large insect, but it's pulling back a bow, and it fires.
Incoming, y'all.
Yeah, that's a. I rolled a. I
Yep.
rolled a 3. So yeah, it zips right down the middle of the group, just clatters down the hallway. But as it blew its cover or blew its surprise, oh, it makes 3 attacks. I'm sorry. That one's not much better. 15 doesn't hit you, Hatch, does it?
Well, if I'm invisible, wouldn't it be with the disadvantage if
It
they're
would be
attacking
with
me?
disadvantage. And the 15 would be the lowest one. But if it can't see you, then it's shooting at either me or Hal. So me or Hal, it's me. And a 15 does hit me. So, what is that? That hurt. I get hit with an arrow. Record my hit points here. Okay. And then the third. That's another 4. Nope. Okay. Never mind on the third arrow. But I get hit with an arrow. Ow! Go lean back, kind of get back to the wall, and look at the arrow. And as I grab the shaft, like maybe pull it out or what, the shaft itself is barbed, which is concerning.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm like, ow! And anyone who care to look at this thing quick can have a nature or I guess nature check would be the best choice here to try to or investigation to try to recognize maybe what this is.
I'm assuming this is just Hatch since he's in the front.
Well, I went to the side so everybody can see this arrow coming out of my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just look, give it a history or nature check.
12.
13.
12. Okay.
And Pot got 13.
Yep.
Pot 13.
Well, natural 1.
Natural 1
Back to
from
Ranger Rick
Al.
here.
Wow.
So the 12 and the 13, you notice two things. You can't perceive any color from it. Your dark vision, it's grays. But the thing that stands out most peculiar for you is the fletchings at the end aren't feather. There's some kind of maybe insect wing.
Ugh.
Interesting.
So perhaps there's no birds down here to make fletchings with. But as that all is aside, we're going to roll some initiatives.
Oh.
So, because that thing down there that just shot at you is coming down the hallway. Okay, that's for that. And and what is this? Okay. Sorry, gotta. Anybody get above 20? Nope. Okay, 15 to 20?
19.
19 for Hatch. Okay. I had a 16 for Haliver. And then 10 to 15?
12.
Need a faster way to do this. 12 for Al. And 5 to 10?
8.
8. And, okay. Hatch, you were up. This guy is clattering down the hallway.
I'm sorry.
And
What were Hal and Al?
12.
Haliver had 16.
16. Okay.
No.
All right. And how far away is this guy?
He is about 120 feet away, but he is moving towards you at a good speed. He is moving, I guess, twice his speed as his normal movement. But as he comes down the hallway, you see him, alien style, coil up on the wall and onto the ceiling. And he is charging down the hallway, suspended from the ceiling.
Okay.
And as he does that, you see a number of figures, insecty kind of creatures, following up behind him.
Okay.
And as he gets closer, more clearly into your view, you no longer see it as a person riding astride an insect, but more of a person with an insect for a lower half.
Ew.
Okay.
A centaur, so to speak, but with a insect butt. and legs.
Fantastic.
But it is your action.
Yeah. Okay. So you said 120-ish feet.
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm.
There is little cover here, just the natural kind of unevenness of the walls, but there is, I would give you, what is that, less than half cover. If
Oh,
you wanted to.
I'm not concerned about that at this point. No, I'm trying to work out what happens to the range on my hand crossbow.
You can move up towards him.
Yeah.
Meet him in the middle. Everyone's turn is happening at the same time. He is closing distance or getting up on the ceiling. Still, 100 feet away. And it seems like things are charging down the hall beneath him.
Okay. If I'm holding, do I have to hold the whole action?
I will allow you to sacrifice your place in the initiative order. Move down when you wish to take your action. That would be your initiative then. So you'd get your whole turn later, but that would be your new initiative. Otherwise, you can hold an action.
No. Okay, then I guess I'll move up. I can move. It's first round of combat, so I can move 40. Bonus action dash would get me another 40.
Yes. So now you're only, 40 feet away from him?
Yeah.
Or, no, 80. 30. You're only 30 feet away from him. 80 from 120.
Nope, that would be
And
40.
he's moving.
Um,
Oh, right. Sorry. He is moving as well. To be triggered later turn. As you do move up 40, roll me a nature check. Just to see if you've ever heard tale of something like this.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Totally alien. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
These are from another fucking planet, y'all.
They may as well be.
Sweet.
Well, that's as far as I can move. So, yeah, I have to take advantage. I have to do what I have to do. So I'll take my shots. It's first round of combat, so I get my
Sure.
I get my second. I get the ambush attack in addition to a regular attack. I guess with me moving 80, you said everybody's doing shit at the same time. Is he in range, or my normal range is my normal range is 30 for the hand crossbow. So it's up to you whether or not it's in or not.
I will just give you disadvantage on the first shot. Beyond that, you can sight him in. How's that? even though it's technically beyond.
So then I will ask if he can't see me, would I have advantage on the attacks?
Yes, so negate that.
So straight roll on the first.
Yes.
Ooh, but I did roll a 27.
That is a hit. Surprising.
Fantastic. That is 6 damage. I'm not doing anything fancy on that one.
Okay, 6. Cool.
And then we said I'd get advantage on the second attack. This is my super ambush attack.
Okay.
One was cocked. That's fucking terrible. 12.
12 damage. Okay.
No, 12 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, double 4s.
Okay, he is. You don't know what this is, but it does seem to have some sort of armor about it.
Fantastic.
It has a bow, and it seems to be carrying maybe a longsword or something.
Okay. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. After that, I have one of the things following up behind coming up, and it is moving its double movement 60 feet, and it gets just to about 30 feet in front of you, and it is clearly just a large spider, giant, if you will.
Okay.
But then it is Halliver's turn, and Halliver fucking doesn't like this. And shit.
Shit, what?
I'm gonna maybe drop a Bane, and I gotta see what the range is on it, because I'm gonna have to move up to reach that thing. Bane range 30 feet. Yeah, I'm not hitting that this turn. I am going to I don't have anything within range of that thing. Maybe chill touch, which is what, 120
Yeah.
feet. Yeah. I'll move up a bit, crack off that arrow out, leaving the tip of my shoulder. I'll deal with that in a bit. And I am going to try and hit that guy up on the ceiling with a chill touch,
Okay.
which is, now that I'm level 7, is a 2d8. Rolled a 9 with 7 is 16. That is a miss. So Halliver moved up, not quite into melee, but I am definitely leaning against the wall though.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not quite in threat. After that, another 2 of those giant spiders come clattering up, and they kind of form a defensive line just in front of the gentleman suspended from the ceiling. Like maybe 10 feet in front of him as he's readying another few bow shots. And it is Al's turn.
All right, how far away is he from me?
He is, if you're with the group, he is, say, 120 feet away from you.
Oh, good. Eldritch Blast, range of 120 feet. Are these
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dice out?
If I can hit him with a chill touch, you can definitely hit him.
If there's any weird advantages or anything I would have, so the first beam is a dirty 20.
That is a hit.
Second one is a 24.
That is also a hit. Do you have any push or pull or anything with it, or it's just agonizing? I know you have the extra charisma damage to your Elder Splash, right?
Yeah, I get that. Think I had anything that does the extra push because usually write that down. Nope. Okay, so total damage would be 25.
25. Nice. Okay. Yeah, he didn't like that at all.
All my beams.
There are a number of spiders clattering in the back. Another one's making some noise, but now it is his turn. Pot, now that you've made your self known with the attack, he could try and find you, correct?
I mean,
With disadvantage or whatever.
yeah. I mean, I'm still a bit invisible. I don't know about Pot.
Yes. Okay. He has his bow in his left hand. He's outstretches his right hand towards the group, and everyone. It would be Hatch, Hal, and Al. Needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who does?
Everyone but you.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
16.
Uh,
22.
I don't see what the DC is. Okay, fairy fire is fucking stupid. Each object in 20-foot cube within range outlined in blue, green, or violet, your choice. Any creature in the area is outlined if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Doesn't say what the DC for the saving throw is. Oh, I guess it would be his. He's casting. Dumbass.
Yeah.
What is that? 8 plus perception plus or proficiency plus. Charisma. So it would be 13. I rolled a 9, so I failed. What'd you get, Al? 13?
16.
16, so you're good. And Hatch?
22.
22, you're good. So the only one that fails is Haliver. He lights up with a pinkish, sparkly halo around him. He's illuminated by fairy fire. That takes his whole turn to cast that. And it is Pot, your turn.
Woo, my turn.
You are a good ways away.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check real quick.
That is a 21.
21. You notice against your chest that ruby pendant that is, what's collecting the souls, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
feels really warm against your
Really?
chest.
Okay.
As you start to move towards this creature, there's a noticeable warmth.
Okay. Oh, I don't have any ranged options, so I'm double dashing to get there.
Okay, so you're moving. What is it? 40 plus 40.
Yep. 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay, so if you're 120 back, so you're gonna be up there with Hatch.
Yep.
Say, which you're 30 feet. And as you reach the end of your dash, you notice the pendant is returned to normal. Then there are the last of the spiders. All right. Top Hatch, 30 feet away from a line of 3 spiders on, like, one on the ground, one to the side, the other one to the other side, and him above hanging down, just like 5 feet behind them.
How high did you say the ceiling was? You said 10 feet?
10, 12 feet. I would say it varies between 10 and 15.
Okay. Then I'm going to go straight up in that way that I do. From a move, bonus action Hunter's Mark on the nearest spider.
Sure. One right in the center.
Sure.
Okay, I'll just circle that one. No.
And then I will attack it.
Okay.
That's a 26 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
All right. So just to be clear, I'm rolling this with advantage because I'm invisible to this fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that'll get
They
me
don't have any.
So then
they have normal dark vision.
So then that'll get me my sneak attack.
Okay.
So, I didn't roll complete garbage. 5 and 8 is 13, and 2 is 15, and 4 is 19.
19. Awesome. It is seriously hurt.
That is it for me.
You are above level 5, aren't you?
I gave up the 5th level second attack so I could get a 3rd level, so I could get 3 levels in Rogue.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Well, it is that spider's turn, and it doesn't fucking like you at all. its actions, it is going to kind of wiggle its butt and shoot a glob of web at you, and I would say you have advantage on your dexterity saving throw to avoid, since it is firing blindly into a direction.
Okay, 19.
That is definitely a success. But a curtain of web is splattered a few feet away from you along the ceiling. Looks like somebody's happy day celebration. Splat up there. That brings us to Halliver. Halliver is now 30 feet away from he sees you go for that thing, and he is freaking glowing, so he doesn't like that at all. As a action, I am going to throw out my rapier, my dancing rapier, basically my spiritual weapon like thing, and direct it at the spiders. It can attack one of them. It'll attack the one that you hit. Natural one. Okay, that's awesome. But Hal is going to, now that he's within range, I am going to cast Bane and try to hit all those fuckers, because that's how best we can help the group. Up to 3 creatures. They cast at a higher level, you can give you another target. So I'm going to cast it at now you got that one on the ropes. I'm going to cast it at first level and hit that guy on the ceiling and the 2 spiders that have not been attacked yet with it, and it is a charisma saving throw versus my spell DC of 15. So spiders, with their -3 charisma, fail. So they are Bane and Bane. And that is these guys. And that's Hal. And then the guy on the ceiling, what's his charisma? Oh, he's only got +1. He rolled an 8, so he's baned as well. That is awesome. So any attacks and saving throws coming from them receive a -D4. Then it is the 2 spiders that are currently baned. Turn. They both come forward, and Patch, you're in the ceiling, or you're flying.
Well, I am in the air, yes.
Okay. So they're going to come forward, and one is going to come at Hal, but I am still a ways back. Or no, I moved up so I can cast the fucking spell, dummy. So one is coming at Pot, and one is coming at Hal. The one attacking you, Pot, is it's just a single bite. Fuck. 10 to hit? Nope.
No.
And the one to hit Hal will be a natural 20, I'm sure. 16, that's enough. 16 plus 5, 9, or 21, so that's going to hit me. And it does another fucking 1d8. Oh, good. Rolled a 1. So It's only 4. And then plus 2d6 poison damage. 11. I'm getting hurt. That sucked. But it is Al's turn.
All right. Don't know why I'd do anything other than Eldritch Blast. Ew. 15 to hit.
Who are we hitting?
The main guy still?
Okay.
Well, wait. Is he now in melee with anybody?
No, he's still hanging from the ceiling. He's kind of like using the spiders as a wall.
Okay. So then, yeah, him still 15.
That is a miss.
Okay. And an 18.
That is also a miss.
Ew.
Yeah, you
That's
missed
no
him by
fun.
1. So he has rather decent armor. So
Okay.
that's
Well,
nice.
that's my turn.
It is one of the spiders in the back's turn, which it's going to now move up and get into the group's face. And then it is Dude on a Ceiling's turn, who is going to Al. He doesn't like you keep shooting at him, so he is going to take a couple, or at least one attack towards you, and that's a natural 20, but minus
10 to hit.
4, so an 18.
Oh, well, no.
He's baned.
Well,
He
no.
doesn't
Sorry,
get.
that'll still hit.
Yeah, he's baned. He doesn't get crits. That's just my decision. He does a whopping 5 to you.
Okay.
And another 4 poison. So just 9 damage total.
Mhm.
But 4 of it is poison. Then an arrow for pot,
Mhm.
which is a God damn it, why can't I get a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and you get 8 plus 4, so 12 damage. 4 of it is poison.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's a problem. And then the last one is going to, I'll roll with disadvantage, try to hit Hatch, because he knows something's up there, and it keeps shooting at him. Yeah, never mind. A 9 and a 4. That ain't gonna do it. The 4 would be 10. So, Pot, it is your turn. It's a target-rich environment. You got one spider that is on its last leg, and then 3 other spiders that are milling about, 2 of which are baned.
Well,
And then one and then the dude on the ceiling.
I could use my movement this turn to get to the 2 baned spiders.
You can get to in any of the giant spiders.
Okay, so bonus action rage.
Absolutely.
Then we're gonna get up in their face. And yeah, we're gonna.
There's one that seriously looks like it's like next to dead, but it isn't baned.
Okay, we're gonna hold off. We're not going after that one. We're gonna go after reckless attack. Going after the first baned spider.
Okay.
That is an 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. Do you need this broken up?
No, they're not resistant to anything. So.
Okay. That is, oh my god, almost max damage. 11, 13 on the first.
Nice. 13.
And
It feels that.
second attack, also reckless, 22.
That's it.
Not so great this time. 10 total on the second.
Okay. It much like the other one is lastly. It's cowering away. It's hurting so bad. Now use the bonus action so you don't get the third attack, right?
Correct. I'm debating if I use anything else. Give me just a second here. I want
You were
to.
adding the +2 damage for your rage, right?
Oh shit! No, that's a 4 more damage.
Okay, that spider's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, he had 3. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
so
stay
you
right where I
notice
am.
as it dies, everyone in the party notices a bit of warmth on that pendant. As it
Sweet.
falls dead, there's just a little kind of a maybe a heartbeat kind of length of time of warmth that just rolls through it.
Hmm.
How is that any
Nice.
less creepy than my concern with what they're doing with the souls?
You know what? I don't know. I'm just playing the character I'm given.
It's fair.
So
In the adventure that he came up with.
just shut up. I'm starting to think it's foolish for me to play a character in the group. So it's a lot to
Uh,
keep track of, and I play as well.
if you look back to how I handled the last one, I did not play a dedicated character.
No, I noticed, and it was still hectic at times. So,
Yeah,
so are you done? Are you action searching? What you doing?
I am done. I am not going to action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I am, stand my ground. Hopefully, a spider decides to swing at me before my next turn.
Okay. So this spider is dead, and then after you are 2 more spiders, the last 2, and they are going to move up to replace that one,
Mm-hmm.
and another one kind of moves in along the wall underneath the dude.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a kind of a line of 5 of them there,
Cool.
and let's not forget that rage damage.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
going to
just
be
made note
handy.
of it on my I made note of it on my character sheet.
It's important. Okay,
Yeah.
back to Hatch. Hatch, we got 5 spiders and the dude
All right.
who is the dude who is laying waste to your party.
All right. So insightful fighting on the dude.
Okay, what is
All right.
insightful?
So it's a bonus action. I make an insight check against his deception, and if I win, I can use my sneak attack, even if I don't have advantage on the rolls.
Okay,
It lasts for a minute.
I I rolled his deception. That's charisma, right? So
Yes.
yeah, I'll add his 1 to it. What's your insight?
15.
Yeah, you beat it by 12. So
Fantastic. And then I will go ahead and shoot at him.
sure,
Is it with advantage? I guess
you
just,
just said it was.
well, no, I can use my sneak attack whether I have advantage or not. I'm trying to set it up so that
Oh,
I'm trying to set it up so that if I hit him, regardless of whether I've got advantage or not, I'm going to get extra damage on it. But
yeah, you're effectively invisible throughout this fight, unless he would have hit you with the fairy fire. So
21 to hit.
that's a hit.
Uh, 5, 9, and 4, 13.
13. Oh, math.
And then I will move 10 feet from where I was.
Okay. So like forward, back, or to the side?
To the side.
Okay, to like the other side of the tunnel. So
Yeah,
like
if
the one spider spat up its web, so and you were not there, so now you're moving over to where that was.
yes.
Okay, the web will not hinder you; it's stuck to the ceiling. But okay. As Hatch. Next is the really wounded spider, who doesn't like any of you guys, but it doesn't like Pot coming up here and just murdering its friend. So it is going to try to bite Pot. Bite. +5. Does an 8 hit you? Never mind.
No, but you know what does happen?
Oh, you
I'm going to use my
poke it in the
reaction.
eyes.
I am. I'm going to use my reaction and post.
Mhm.
Damage roll. Okay. So, that is a 17 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Okay. So that's that D6 and that D6 and that D8. That is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Awesome. He collapses.
Is that
Cool.
with your rage damage?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he had 7 left, so good.
Cool.
But good use of reaction rather than wasting an action on your turn to kill that guy. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Haliver is up. He is still concentrating on Bane. His sword, his rapier, will make a swing at one of the spiders. It'll go after this one here that came up, and it uses my attack, right? So,
Should, yes.
but I don't think my attack will get a 14 or get an 8 to a 14. So, nope. Proficiency and dex is only 4. So, yeah, no, doesn't reach it. So the sword misses, but I am going to try and I think I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself, as I am really hurt. No, that's dumb. I'm not gonna die on the next turn. I will try to hit the guy with a chill touch. And a 16 plus my 7 will definitely hit him. For 6, right? Does it chill touch to no, it's 2d8. 6 plus 1. 7.
Nice.
Yeah, the 1 was fucking crazy. So hitting him for 7, and he is slowed 10 feet
Hello?
for the turn. And
Okay,
then
where
it
are
is
you? In your room?
Spider's turn. And it is going
Okay. Do you want me to come over? Okay. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there in a few minutes.
It is midnight, anyways. So
I wasn't muted, was I?
No, you were not.
Okay. Sorry.
It's midnight, anyways. We'll pick up where the arrow points. It's kind of middle of the round, but
Yeah, it's
if Jeff's
I'm
gotta go,
gonna
then
cut audio.
that's cool.
Okay.
Um,